Good afternoon, this is Paul, and behind me is a rather pretty Ferrari California T, and I'd like to show you around. So Ferraris historically have always had naturally aspirated engines, no turbos, but lots of clever engineering to make them rev really highly. This car, the litre has dropped below 4, so it's a 3.9 litre turbocharged engine. It's the turbocharger more than makes up for the drop in CC. It's a very potent car. There's a lot of power there, a lot of performance. There's a lot of torque. When that turbo comes in, you really know all about it. And I think in this colour combination, although red with cream or Rosso Corsa with crema has always been a firm favourite for a lot of Ferrari owners, when it comes to the front engine cars especially, I think the Grigios look really good. This is a really lovely metallic grey. I don't know if you can see that in the picture there. It's a really nice colour. When the sun bounces off it, it looks lovely. Just getting down low there, you can see this fantastic 4 exhausts poking out of the back. You've got the rear splitter there, which helps to channel air through the car to help wind resistance and help to keep the car pinned to the floor. You've got these rather nice diamond cut wheels, and especially on the front they actually sit over some nice big carbon ceramic discs, some very nice big yellow calipers, and the yellow ties in really well with the horse emblem and the centre caps, the calipers, screw rear shields, and obviously the little splashes of yellow on the inside as well, so it kind of ties the car in really nicely. Nice big air intake. You've also got these vents on the bonnet again to help the air run through the car, get as much cooling as possible, and the same with these vents as well. It helps to distribute warm air and hot air down the side of the car and over the top of the car to help with aerodynamics. Just popping inside, you can see Nero and crema bi-colour leather. And if I just home in on the stitching, I am a sucker for contrast stitching. The leather in here is really nice, and having the crema with the Nero stitching is rather cool. So you've got your petrol flap, boot opener, mirrors there, the nice Ferrari tread plates, very comfortable, very comfortable seats with lots of lateral support that you can see there, heated lumbar support, fully electric, as you can see, and then you've got this fantastic steering wheel, which I'm just going to jump in a second. So it's a carbon fibre with LEDs, so the structure across through here you can see is this lovely carbon fibre, as is this top section here, and that's actually a screen. So when you're in sports mode, if you're driving really quickly, gear change lights will light up to indicate the optimum time to change gear to keep the performance exactly where you want it. So you've got your indicators on the left and the right. If you've never used them like that before, odd for the first couple of times, but you soon get used to it and it's quite intuitive after a while. You've also got your windscreen washers and wipers Manatino switch, so this changes the driving style of the car. So comfort and sport does what it says on the tin, and ESC off turns off the traction control if you decide you no longer want to see your rear tyres. And then you've got the engine start button, which is a very nice thing. Adjustable suspension. Now you've got 3 screens here, well 2 screens and a central dial, so your rev counter is centrally located, which is nice. And then you've got this screen on this side, which if I just turn everything on, all the lights come on. You can see there that gives you the mileage of just under 31,000 miles, fuel, and this side you've got USB there. You've got this lovely carbon fibre trim running through the dashboard, and you've got more carbon fibre through the central bridge. Now the auto function here, with the gear change pedals, you've got a left pedal here which changes down, as you can see there, and a right pedal which changes up through the gears. So when you start the engine, pull the right pedal forward, it puts you into first gear, and it automatically goes into auto, but you can flick from auto to manual when you want to there. You can change manually from auto, but that will kind of lock it into manual to make it feel more sporty. There is a launch control here as well. It's not anything that you really need to use on the road. And quite importantly, the camera system. So it's got front and rear cameras, so which is very popular nowadays. And if I just turn the ignition back on again, I'm going to show you this rather nice central clock. So more of this lovely dual-tone leather. Nice place for someone to be hitting the brakes as a passenger when you're driving. And these lovely horse-stitched headrests, again matching the contrast Nero stitching. And the USB tracker card and everything is all in there. It's a very usable Ferrari. You do have rear seats. Admittedly, if you have your seat as far back as I do, then legroom is limited in the back, but essentially it is a 2+2 or a 4-seater, so it's quite usable. Feels a lot more robust than the older Ferraris used to. So I think these are designed to be more usable. This is a car that you can sensibly use every day. When the roof comes up, it's a metal roof. Yeah, it's very light to drive, very easy to drive, sounds lovely. Very, very quick car. Just very nice and easy to live with. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video. If you'd like to have more information about the car, please visit our website, www.clinkardcars.co.uk. Please drop us an email or a WhatsApp or a text, or just pick up the phone and give us a call. We'd be very happy to talk to you about it. Thank you very much for watching.